What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Diablo Immortal update video, and my goodness, I have never seen this Chinese blog as active as it has been with this upcoming update coming on the 30th. Notice we did put out something yesterday, and now there's even more on top of what was dropped yesterday. Dropped later on yesterday that I didn't even see until today. So we're going to be going through two different blog posts right now, this one and this one right here. So let's start out with this one here. It talks about part of the content preview of the big version of Magic Tower Conflict on March 30th. Remember, this update is coming in 7 days. Exciting stuff. I also want to note that all of this news that's been dropped on the Chinese blog, well, Blizzard hasn't been doing it on the North American, on the one that's done in English. So I would anticipate at some point in time, Blizzard's going to put together a massive blog post with all of this information, maybe a little bit more straightforward for us to understand whenever, at some point before the 30th. When that happens, I'll be here to make sure that I take you guys through it. But until then, we're going to go through this one here. And they talk about a new monthly card launch notice. What is this new monthly card? After maintenance on March 30th, with the opening of the big version of Magic Tower Conflict, Diablo Immortal will launch a new version of the monthly card. Is this the Battle Pass? We will inform all adventurers of the important functions of the new monthly card in advance, hoping to help you make decisions. All right, so I don't really know what they mean here by the monthly card. I don't think it means the Battle Pass. So here's some details. Reward adjustments. After purchasing the monthly card, you get 600 Eternity Stones immediately, and a number of enhanced Immortal Keystones accumulated for 30 days will be reduced accordingly. So after purchasing the card, does that mean the Battle Pass? Maybe we're getting different rewards or additional rewards on the Battle Pass? The re-sign-in function. For missed rewards due to not logging in, platinum coins can be consumed to re-sign, and 100 platinum coins can be consumed every day of re-sign, only the days missed after the update March. So I guess if you forget to log in, you could pay platinum to receive and keep your streak going. All right, that's not a big deal, although I probably wouldn't pay platinum for that. The benefits not mentioned are consistent with the current version of the monthly card. Okay, cool. Maybe it's one of the other features inside of the game, not the Battle Pass. I haven't bought any of those in forever. All right, processing of the current version of the monthly card. The remaining days of the previous monthly card, for players who purchased the monthly card before the update, the remaining days will be kept in the form of monthly card classic version and continue to receive rewards. All right, I think we have had enough of this monthly card stuff. There's more here about the Cage Fragment series map achievement and notice. All right, we got the Moon Eater stuff. After maintenance, fragments in Ashwald Cemetery, Black Forest, Chassil Sand Sea, Billifin Island, Zavane Mountains, and Ice and Snow Tundra will be cleared by the Witch. What is this Witch? At the same time, the Cage Fragment series of achievements on the map achieved will be removed, and unclaimed rewards will be issued by mail. Achievements involved Poison Fragments, Void Demon, Poison Fragments. All right, so these are, looks like one of the in-game modes or rewards. Maybe those Crimson things are going to be gone. But they did mention a Witch, which also brings up some question and thought. Let's get on to the other blog post, which is the one that I was actually prepared for today when I ran to the other one. Looks like we're having more here about these towers that we spoke of yesterday, which in my opinion is going to be a new PvP/PvE mode. So just to recap really quickly before we get into this, we've talked about new PvE/PvP mode that we anticipate coming from these blog posts. We anticipate a new dungeon and a new dungeon boss that's coming from this as well. So all exciting stuff, all stuff that we want to see. All right, so sincere optimization of the trade union mechanism. What is this trade union mechanism? I don't know what it means. That's not how we would call it in English, but we're going to read through this and try and put it together. I believe that many new adventurers who have just entered the Dark Wood would have trouble with the same problem. That is, which trade union should I join? All right, so trade unions, they're talking about clans, right? I'm worried about joining a powerful clan, and as a newcomer, I want to be able to keep up with the rhythm of the clan. I'm also worried about joining the pension trade union. Would have nowhere to show my ambitions. All right, not sure what that means, but they're talking about a new way to join clans, I think. Now the Diablo Immortal project team has innovated a trade union mechanism for this problem. After the update of the new major version, not only the recruitment interface of this union is opened so that the president of the union can more easily absorb players who are passionate about the cause and of the union. And at the same time, players without a union can also find an active union more easily, give everyone a chance to meet. So it seems that they're trying to find an easier way for people to get into clans. So what that makes me, are clans gonna be more important? That's a question. Maybe they'll answer that as we go forward. Oh, that's not the scene I want right here. How about here? Yeah, there we go. At the same time, the game has also simplified the guide to help adventurers experience the optimization better. Even if you don't know how to operate and find out how to join the union, don't worry at all. When the player in the union with no guild, less than 10 people, so if there's a clan with less than 10 people and low active guilds that is not in the Immortal camp, adventurers will be reminded once a week by the interface to join a new clan. So if you're in a clan that's not really big or not successful as a clan, there's going to be a new way to get into a new clan. But my question is, why are they making clans so important to get into right now? I guess there's also this new interface that they're showing right here. I'm assuming that this is one of the new clan interfaces. As you can see, it's all in Chinese, so I can't read what it says, but yeah, there's that. Let's go here. Boom. In Sanctuary, adventurers always have their considerations when it comes to choose camps and unions. After the reform of the guild mechanism at this time, in the guild interface, a new guild list title, sorting, is added, which supports sorting of camp type, number of online members, and number of members, making it easy for everyone to find active guilds and choose their favorite combat partners. What? Combat partners right here. What does this mean? Combat partners to just go and farm open world, or combat partners for one of the new PvE, PvP modes that we've been speculating from all of these before? This right here, honestly, is the biggest thing that I'm getting out of here. They're focusing on the importance of people finding clans, because now they kind of, I guess, feel that it's wonky and people can't find clans appropriately, but now they want to make it easier so everyone will be in a clan, and if they're in an inactive clan, they'll find one that's better so that they can find their favorite combat partners. Now, does that mean find warband mates? By the way, I still need a gosh darn warband, please. But yeah, that's interesting. I'm curious to see how that's going to play out. Let's continue on. In order to encourage the enthusiasm of some players without factions or small unions, the project team not only supports players without unions to find more popular unions through sorting, but also allows adventurers with less than 10 small unions to apply to join other active unions. Union. The core of the adjustment of the trade union mechanism is to improve experience and participation of all kinds of players and to achieve a double optimization of the threshold and of the system. All right, so essentially what we're seeing here so far is all about the clan system and that battle pass thought that we saw earlier on from the other blog post. Lower the threshold and start the experience upgrade. The land of Sanctuary is turbulent, and the group of people who disturb the situation and are mysterious and hard to find. They are the Shadow Society. Okay, so now they're talking about something here regarding joining Shadows, which is cool. Lower the threshold. Sounds like they're going to make it easier to join the Shadows. As the most mysterious camp organization in Sanctuary, the Shadow Guild has its own unique threshold for selecting members. But now this threshold is invisible in its optimization. Does this mean we no longer need to go to the draft, to the lottery system, and we're just going to be able to be rolled into something? That would be cool to not have to do that. Actually, I don't think I did have to do that in the last overturn there. I think I just kind of went. I don't know. But that's cool if they're going to make it easier getting into Shadows, because like I said, Shadow Immortal stuff can be a little wonky. But now this threshold is invisible in its optimization. All kind of restrictions in the past no longer exist, and the Shadow Society Guild can directly invite adventure players to join. Through this optimization, the project team has opened the door to our favorite guilds and adventures. This is great. So now you could just literally invite people to join the shadows with you. They don't have to apply to the lottery system. They're taking out clunk from Diablo Immortal, which is great because there's a lot of clunk. I understand in West March, you want to be able to have everything there that we have to interact with to do stuff with, but over time, that could become a clunky mechanism. I love that they're cleaning things up there. In mid-spring, the grass grows and the wobblers fly among the thousands of prosperity. It is most suitable to go with friends. Again, they're talking about going with friends. So this has to be with the new element of the game. It has to be something with that new PvE, PvP that we spoke of yesterday, something about clans and teaming up. It's going to be cool because it just all seems to be coming full circle regarding clans, making it easier to join them, them mentioning multiple times, playing with your favorite friends, your favorite teammates, and knowing what we know from yesterday's post. Diablo Immortal takes advantage of the big Magic Tower dispute on the 30th. Optimize your union mechanism. Not only did it lower the factions of access mechanism, but it also gave the Mysterious Shadow Society a boost. Let's join our favorite guild together with our new partners and welcome the unknown adventure together. What is this unknown adventure? As I mentioned, I would anticipate that we get a more in-depth, a better description of what's actually going to be happening with the upcoming update, which I'm looking forward to. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know your thoughts on what you think is coming, plus what you want to see. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on more update information. I'll see you guys tomorrow.